Hi, so my name is Mark Emmerson. I'm a professor at Biodiversity and School of Biological Sciences, also Director of Research within the Ecosystem Biology and Sustainability Research Cluster within the school there. So I thought I'd tell you a little anecdote about something that happened to me during my PhD. I studied marine ecology as a PhD student, and I started my PhD, had a whole first year of fieldwork undertaken and under my belt. And my supervisor came back from a conference that he had been to with all these new ideas about the relationships between biodiversity and ecosystem functioning that lots of terrestrial ecologists had been trying out, but which hadn't been tried in marine systems, which we worked in. And so my supervisor was super excited about all of this. So let's just try this kind of marine biodiversity ecosystem functioning work. Let's put all that stuff you've done aside for the first year and let's try something else. So we parked all my work for the first year. I was clearly a little bit worried about doing this, but embarked on these experiments looking at the relationship between biodiversity and ecosystem functioning. In the process, then applied for a small grant that took me to Australia for 3 months, where I did exactly the same set of experiments with a very different pool of species, looking at the relationships between the number of species and the way in which they mediated certain ecosystem processes. And then again, got a small amount of money and applied for a grant to go to Kristineberg on the west coast of Sweden and spent about 6 weeks there, again carrying out the experiments, and brought all of that together into a study that we managed to publish in Nature, looking at the relationship between biodiversity and ecosystem functioning. So whilst I ditched all the work that I'd done for my whole first year and completely changed direction, we were still able to find a huge opportunity, a niche in the research space that we were able to exploit, and managed to get ourselves a paper in Nature. So I think it's important to always look for those opportunities and not be daunted by the knocks and perturbations that we kind of receive.